What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters Allstar video. Happy Monday to all of you out there. I hope you all enjoyed your weekends. In today's video, we are going to be doing another installment of our subscriber Q&A series, where we sit back and we talk about a few comments in the comment section. We Q&A some questions, and we just have a little bit of fun with the comment section. But before we get into all of that and more, make sure if you guys haven't already done so, you smash that like button and subscribe. It's Monday, I'm tired, let's get into the video. Cue the intro. Alright, you guys, now before we go ahead and hop over into the comments section, I do want to go ahead and take a look at our community tab poll that we did yesterday, because 856 of you voted on this thing already in 24 hours, which is, wow, a lot of people. So this time around, the question to you guys was very simple. Do you like the Street Fighter V collaboration update? Doesn't get much more cut and dry than that. Let's take a look at the results. So as you guys can see, a whopping 49% of you voted for yes, you are enjoying the Street Fighter V collaboration update, while only 8% voted for no. I found this very interesting, and this is definitely going to be slightly affected by the next couple of things we'll talk about on here. However, I was expecting a far closer split between these two options. So very interesting to see that by a landslide, it looks like the majority of people that have made up their mind are really enjoying this update. However, that could change. As you guys will see, we have two other options here. I decided to go ahead and put not sure for those of you out there who are still kind of on the fence with the current content. And then I decided to put still deciding. Give me the volume 2 banner, please. I'm in that boat too. But I decided to put that one for those of you who are just like me, who are waiting to see everything with the update before you make kind of a full-on decision on the update itself. So, coming in for not sure, we have 10%, which, not too shabby. And then still deciding has 33%. So there are a lot of keen-eyed viewers who are still waiting to decide on what their opinion is of the collaboration update. As I've always told you guys, I like to wait on any of these updates to get all of the information before I form my own opinion. But in general, it does seem as though even if, and this is a worst-case scenario, even if everybody in this not sure category and the still deciding category decided that they were going to vote for no, this would still be a 50-50 split for Netmarble. So in general, that isn't going to happen. Odds would dictate that that would not happen. So I think that we can pretty much estimate, at least based on my viewers, that the majority of people are really enjoying this update for the most part. You know, you would probably think the opposite if you were to go on things such as the forums, because, you know, let's face it, the forums at this point and have always been kind of just a sounding board for people's criticisms, anger, and just frustration. But at the same time, that's why we do these polls, because it gives a bit of a better idea of where people are at. And yeah, so overall, I think that, you know, based on what I'm seeing here, the majority of you guys are really enjoying this update. And yeah, about the other half of you guys are just waiting to see what ends up happening. So in general, I think that that is a pretty good sign for Netmarble. We'll have to wait and see what ends up happening and how things end up panning out with Volume 2. But I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this real quick because I thought that this was pretty interesting. So with all of that being said, we can now go ahead and get into the comments. Fun times. Let's get into it. Bruh says, the like button after I smashed it. Pregnant. I just thought that that was funny. Yeah, have fun with that child support, bruh. Rose says, everyone likes the game and characters and the new updates. Only thing people hate is the drop rates. Yeah, the drop rates for anything ever are always a subject of contention. It's always in the eye of the beholder, and it always comes down as far as whose opinion is what, based on what they ended up getting for their drops. So, to be honest, sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. What can I say? Feruz Idurus says, still waiting for the Volume 2 to come. Gonna bet the rate is more nightmare than Volume 1, haha. I'm gonna bet that the rates are the exact same. Bet you $5. KF says, I am glad you kept saying on the PC client because I have issues when playing it on my iPad. Plus I know there are people cheating or with mods because fighters will have infinite amount of super moves and juggles without stopping. The juggle thing is actually, that's just part of the game. It's a feature, don't you know? But yeah, the reason I had said that in that video is because I still do have several issues when it comes to slow-mo, and it's one of those things where I only notice it on my phone. Now, I have played several matches on the PC client, and I have not had a single drop when it comes to anything. So, to be honest, I think that you're better off playing on the PC client, but that's just common sense at this point when it comes to anything in this game. So, I don't think that it's in a terrible spot on the mobile devices. However, it is going to depend on who you get paired up with and kind of what your ping is looking like and so on and so forth. But I really do think that if you want the best quality gameplay experience from Dream Match right now, you'll definitely want to play it on the PC client. And I think that you could say that for pretty much anything in the game, like I mentioned. So, but yeah, definitely something I noticed too, KF. So thanks for the comment. Idris Murahi? I'm sorry, I'm butchering that name, but hey, what else is new on this channel? EX system is definitely disappointing as a free-to-play player, but I expect they may introduce a dimensional exchange system for it down the line. Having said that, I somehow managed to get Ryu to A3, but fully expect to get shafted when Akuma drops. I do believe that we will end up getting generic memories for EX characters eventually. That is something that I think is a definite probability at this point. As far as free-to-play players are concerned, and this is something that I know you guys are probably going to hear a lot of people talk about in the content creator space over the course of the next several weeks as it pertains to this update. But for all of you out there that are on a budget or free-to-play, don't worry about maxing out these EX characters. The nice thing about these EX characters, probably one of the few nice things that you could say about them at this point for free-to-plays, is again what I've already mentioned, which is you're going to get a far stronger A3 character that is EX than if they were non-EX. So don't worry about maxing these characters out. Just get them to A3 and you'll be in fine shape. You do not need to worry about going in and trying to A5 these guys. It's a giant ruby trap, and honestly, you guys, the amount of performance that you are going to get out of, say, for instance, the one or two that we have right now, which is Ryu and Chun-Li for the EX characters at A3, the performance you're going to get is going to be remarkable anyway, and probably enough to get you through most things. So I wouldn't even worry about trying to go higher than that unless it's a character that you just cannot live without having maxed out. So that would be my recommendation to you guys out there. Don't worry about the A5, just try to go for the A3 like normal and you'll be in good shape. And yes, I do think that we will eventually get generic memories for these guys. S.TCG says, my only real complaint with this update is why Chun-Li has 2 different character slots. There's absolutely no reason that we needed 2. Easily could have been Cammy, Lara, etc. So when it comes to this one, everybody's mentioned this at this point. This has been pretty much a complaint since we heard about the collaboration and got confirmation of the characters we were getting for the roster. When it comes to collaborations, you're not going to ever be able to please everybody. There are always going to be a finite amount of characters that can be picked. We don't know all the information as far as what Capcom had dictated to Netmarble when it came to what they could and couldn't use. We know for sure that they definitely wanted them to use Luke. So in general, it's one of those things where it could have been a cost-cutting measure because maybe Capcom was charging a lot of money. We do not know. But at the same time, I would say that it's always going to be this way with any collaboration. When you have so many iconic characters as part of an IP, people are always inevitably going to be disappointed one way or the other. You can't please them all. So, in my opinion, I think that we should all pretty much just be thankful that we're getting a Street Fighter V collaboration, because I don't think a lot of people thought that it was a possibility for a very long time, myself included. So, you know, that's just is what it is. But thank you for the comment, S.TCG. What TCGs do you play, by the way? Curious. Slayer717 says, bro, please make a video on how to A5 EX Chun-Li. I'm not understanding the process of how to earn memories for her, and I can't find one video explaining how. Nostalgia Chun-Li I understand. It's the free one I'm not understanding. Yeah, I saw that several people had responded to this down here, but just real quick, there's no point in making a video on this. I can just tell you right now, if you want to A5 her,
spend some money.
So Ninja X says, why did they give us multiple coupon codes? They typically give us multiple coupon codes so that we can share them with friends. That is something that is pretty much standard with these types of things. So yeah, share with your friends. If you don't have any friends, then I'm sorry. Jin Senpai says, when summon, question mark. When Akuma and Bison drop, that is when I will summon. And then after that, all those rubies you guys see me have, yeah, they're gonna go bye-bye. Rip. But it'll be worth it. Anyway, you guys, that is going to be this week's installment of the subscriber Q&A. I hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoy making these. I hope you guys enjoy watching them. If you do, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. And hey, you never know, maybe I will read your comment on the next one. But anyway, you guys, as always, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And if you did, smash that like button and subscribe. Good luck on your summons, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.
Continue.